Welcome back to Signal TV. Here on Signal TV, we analyze everything that has to do with women's life daily regarding and contributing to the everyday woman, the struggles, challenges, issues, victories of these women, bringing out solutions, lessons, analyzing these trends, culture, and seeing how we can put it first impacts our daily lives with these lessons that we're learning, that our families, communities, nations, and ultimately the world. Today's conversation is a really sad one, and you may or may not have heard about it. You know, the Baba Ijesha case with Princess, the comedian, foster daughter, and just everything in between. Honestly, I wanted a lot of things to come out, a lot more evidence, a lot more discussion to come out regarding this before even speaking on it. But even though I have a lot to share regarding this, I will just share briefly. I've heard that, there've just been a lot. It has even caused a lot of drama. People have turned it to something to trend about, whatever the case may be. When we look at the trend of abuse or rape or whatever the case may be that we have seen, especially in Nigeria, let's not go too broad, especially in Nigeria, you see that a lot of people actually, a lot of victims are actually not believed without hardcore evidence. Softcore evidence is I said, we said, she said, they said, we said, we will say. Hardcore evidence is see it. So people going out to attack, and these are just a few things I want to address, to attack Princess. I mean, a lot of people have come out to say, oh, even just different people in different spaces have come out to say what she did, or was she trying to abuse the child more. At the end of the day, we must look at the motive of what a person is doing to be able to judge a thing beyond just the thing. Yes, the thing is as important, but the motive is more important. This woman did this most likely because she knows the country she lives in, and she knows that when people start to talk, or when you come out and share this story, it's going to fall by the wayside. People are pretty much going to say, oh yeah, nice. But you see why people are jumping on this? Because there's hardcore evidence. And no, I personally do not see it as trying to frame up a person. Even if a person is trying to be framed, for example, let's say you are trying to be framed, should you behave badly? So if a person now, if you are staying in a space where you don't know that there are hidden camera, your true character is what you show. If you are a wicked person, whatever it is, whoever it is that you are, your true character is what should come out. So saying something like you frame the person, no, you can't say you frame the person. A lot of times, 1001 times, we go to places where there are CCTVs. We don't now say, oh, they are framing me. If you go into a restaurant, if you go into a shopping mall, and the person, you are having some sort of, you're not comfortable with how the cashier is attending to you, or the waiter, if you're a person that speaks out, you're going to speak out. You're not going to say, oh, CCTV is here, oh, let me not speak out. So this whole framing thing, at the end of the day, the motive was really for her to get evidence. And I know, let me tell you what, they had two prizes to get. It was going to be two-way. It's not at the end of the day, there wasn't going to be any win. You see, television stations and all that can easily carry this now because there's this evidence. But if there wasn't, I'm telling you that there would be some sort of people saying she was only 7. She cannot remember. She can't remember what happened. The girl cannot remember. That's what some people will say. But you see, because of this hardcore evidence, some people are even beginning to say, who is this man? And we are grateful for it. So please, let us look at it from this point of view. I know people are saying, oh, she should have gone through the trauma again. At the end of the day, it was either she was going, that price was going to be paid for the higher purpose. Please, these people that are saying, oh, people are going through the trauma again, please note, I'm a professional counselor and I understand this as well. But also know that at the end of the day, this girl seeing justice and seeing that this man is no longer on the streets molesting other people would also bring her good healing as well. Of course, together with the personal healing that they do for her. So, did you hear the story? I've not even narrated the story because I'm just, assuming that a lot of people here would know it. But the summary of the story is that this guy molested this girl when she was 7, And then she was watching one of these films with her mom and her family one time, and she just started to act strange when she saw him on the screen. Long story short, they probed, and she finally opened up. The long story, the other flip side of it is that if this man has not been brought to book and being followed up with station like he is right now, this man will still be out there. People will not believe it. And for what people don't know, and like I'm telling you from the professional counselor point of view, when a victim comes out to speak and they are bold and they're like, okay, finally, they've come out to say, I've shared them, and people begin to mock them and say, oh, it's a lie, show us proof, I beg, you seduced him. It worsens their situation. So as a matter of fact, this lady just had to pay this price, not just for herself, but for other victims out there that this man may have been trying to abuse as well. So please, as much as possible, and this is just what I want to share with this, because a lot have been said and enough have been said regarding this. A lot of experts have been called in different media houses to speak on this. As much as possible, please let us choose to see things from a bigger perspective. Let us not choose to be emotional about things or be myopic in our thinking or in our views. At the end of the day, we need a lot of evidences to bring out a lot of these people that are causing abuse, because your word against mine and words against mine will never really bring these people to book. There's usually all this, do you remember there was a case in Nigeria where they said, oh, it was some years ago, so it doesn't stand. I don't even think people pick up from history when they jump on matters. This is my take for this particular topic, and my stand. This is totally unacceptable. I'm glad that it's currently in the space at the time of the recording of this video. It's currently in the space of the law. It's currently being handled by the law, and they're taking him through the processes of what it needs to be. I don't know what verdict they have given him right now, but I know he's in the rightful place right now in the law. And as we go on, we would see updates and we would learn and know updates of what should be. But the right thing is that it should be brought to justice, because it's not a matter of framing, this is a matter of this is the true person's character just shown on camera. And I hope that we will look at things from that angle and do well to just appreciate the boldness of this mother, who definitely would have felt the pain of her daughter going through this again, but not just to help or save her daughter, but to save other victims as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do well to share your comments, like this video. When you like this video, if you truly enjoyed it, you help more people see this video on the YouTube space here. Share this with 2 people. A lot of this topic has been very controversial. Let them also share their thoughts and let them see from this perspective as well. I am SAGENEL, your professional certified counselor talk show host. I will be seeing you in the next video. You definitely can see me in previous videos that you may have not watched. Thank you so much for your time.